there is always more. More that the universe wants us to know, more that the universe wants us to grow through and to grow into. There's always more. So the other day I was in the gas station pumping my own gas because I do that. And a young brother, beautiful young brother, walked up to me and said, "Peace, Queen, good to see you." I say he was young because I think I've got bras older than him. And I've heard that before. People have called me Queen. They've addressed me as Queen. But on this day, the universe had something for me to learn. So it hit me in a very different way. And I thought to myself, Queen, yet there are some days I'm in the throne, but my crown is crooked. And other days my crown is on straight, but I can't find my way to the throne. You see, Queen for me is not a monarchy as we know it in the world, and it's not just a title. It's a condition of the soul. And it's a sacred appointment from God's source creator that you will use the essence and energy of your soul to better not just the queendom, but the world. And your world may be your family, it may be your community, it may be, as in my case, the real world. Queen. You see, some of us are bosses and we think we're queens, but to be a boss and to be a queen are not the same thing because, again, bosses are made. Queens are anointed and appointed in a very sacred way. Some of us are divas and we think that we're a queen. No. The queen is not a diva. The queen is a humble servant who understands and recognizes that every thought that issues forth from her mind and every word that issues forth from her mouth is consequential. I want to thank that young brother because he reminded me that queen is something that I must embody at all times in order to be of the highest and greatest service in the world. He reminded me that it is my duty and responsibility to the one who's anointed, appointed my soul to always embody that title, queen, as a woman, as an elder, and as one of service. I think that maybe as we get older, the universe brings us information and insights and messages in a different way. But what I realize about my queendom and my queenship,
the daughter of the famed life coach, author, and of course an inspirational speaker, that is Iyanla Vanzant, is mourning, actually is coming out to mourn the death of the youngest daughter, that is Nisa Vanzant. On Sunday, Vanzant's official Instagram and Facebook accounts actually came out and shared a heartbreaking story or news, and they said, "It's with great sadness, great sorrow that we announce the transition of Nisa Vanzant, the youngest daughter of our beloved Iyanla Vanzant. We're asking for your prayers. Please respect the privacy of her and her family at this time. Thank you." That's what the statement read. No further details surrounding Nisa's passing on has been released yet, but of course it's really very saddening. So Vanzant, she's the former host of the Iyanla and Fix My Life. She's known for her work as... So Iyanla is known for her works as a life coach, a speaker, and of course a spiritual life coach and a podcast host. And by the way, her current show is the Ara Sport with Iyanla. So she's been so much into social media. For me, what I personally really like about her is she always embraces the traditional beliefs of having a man and a woman. She encourages that, and she encourages heterosexual relationships, women respecting men, and men being hard workers, looking after and protecting their women. In one of her submissions, she actually said, "Give yourself permission to have the initial shock and horrification of whatever the change is." So losing her life, I mean the life of her daughter, is really very heartbreaking, but of course we are sending her prayers in this exact moment in time, because we all know no parent would really wish to bury her own daughter. So we are sending our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and everyone who is close to Mrs. Iyanla. Rest in power, the Queen Nisa Vanzant.